Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. You know I don't like long introductions, so I'm just going to go ahead and get into the reading. Okay. So we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So I am going to read the Three of Wands in this book. The Three of Wands. Standing solidly on earth, you've got your wands for support and you're contemplating your plans. You're working hard and getting ready for the future. It's working. You've got a solid strategy, so all you have to do now is put it into action. So someone has not been planning, and they are waiting for their ships to come in, but it's not. And maybe someone did plan something, but the strategy didn't go the way that they wanted, which, you know, makes them feel heartbroken. The Three of Swords is usually about heartbreak, and it just seems like it just wasn't in the stars for this. So we have the Two of Wands. Maybe there's a backup plan someone has, because the Two of Wands is also about planning, and waiting for that, staying on the path. So someone had a plan, it fell through, but you still have to stay the course. You may have a couple of different plans, like for something, and this reminds me of career because obviously we have the wands. So this might have been a job someone was shooting for, and the ships didn't come through for it. It caused them to feel heartbroken, but you have to stay the path, stay the course, because soon you will be coming up on a partnership. I don't know if it's romance, you know, but this might be a partnership for business, and this might actually help you get more grounded and use the intellect that you do have, or this person or this company that you're going with will be more of strategic. Give me more on this. Oh, Three of Wands. I mean, even if this didn't fall through, if this didn't come through for you, if it fell through, it's not working out, you still have something coming for you. You still have some type of stability, some type of coin coming your way. This heartbreak might be happening, but it's still going to put you in a place where you're still going to be motivated, as well as still going to be stable. You might be heartbroken, but at least you'll be stable and heartbroken, instead of, you know, the Five of Cups, and not the Five of Cups, or the Five of Pentacles energy. I feel like there's going to be something just going in your favor. So something is going to go in your favor. Again, you just have to keep the Two of Wands energy and stay on course. Don't get distracted. You have the Page of Cups. This may not feel as fulfilling, but you'll still be able to partner. It's going to happen, but you might not be as fulfilled as you want it to be in this partnership or job that you're going to get. So we have the King of Pentacles, and I'm not sure. So right now you're feeling a little bit unstable. You're feeling that way even though you're not unstable. I think this is more of a worry, like someone's worried about instability, but we're going to dig a little bit deeper into the King of Pentacles reverse. I'm going to keep this together for some reason. Someone is having a hard time because they feel like they keep putting in effort and it's just going to waste, but there is something else that's coming for you. It just might be hidden. You might not be able to see it. You're going to accept an offer. There's something that's going to be coming in. So for those who are worried about like a career, they're worried about getting a job, somebody is going to be offered something. It may not be as fulfilling as you want a career to be, but it's going to get you out of that out of the feeling like you're unstable. Yeah, so I need a little bit more on this King of Pentacles reverse. I'm getting all these cards over here. So we have the Sun card. So for the King of Pentacles in reverse, someone feels very obligated moving forward. You might be happy and sad at the same time, and you might have to stand your ground with some things, but eventually you're gonna get it. It's just gonna be an up and down with this job or this like place that you're putting in work and trying to get money from. You're gonna be happy. Like, you're gonna be happy, but then, you know, you're gonna still be in this like stuck energy. And I think it's because some of y'all really don't want to be in this, whatever job this is or whatever place you're going to when it comes to this. You don't really want to be there, but you have to stand your ground in it until it's like a, what is it called, like a, you do something just to get the money. You're not doing it to fulfill your life or anything like that until you can find the next thing, until you can come up. So you're gonna have to, you know, fight and stand your ground in this, and you'll be able to move forward. You just have to remember that there is something coming for you. Here's some energy on the Chariot. You know what? Somebody is going up and down. Someone feels unstable. And this is, I'm thinking the Nine of Swords card is expressing that. Someone feels very unstable. But it's almost like you're happy that you're not doing work, which is, that's okay. You don't have to be happy, and you feel obligated to do work. Even if you don't have like the money, like you still feel obligated, but you're not poor. You're not the Five of Pentacles. You're happy, but you go back and forth because, like, you know, you need work to survive, and it's a battle, it's a struggle, because being at work feels like a fight. Having to work for a company that you don't want to work for feels like a fight. But you're going to be moving forward, and you are going to have some fulfillment. As soon as you're able to realize that you still have cups that are open to you, you still have other things waiting for you. It feels like a secret. It's probably hidden. But as soon as you realize that, you're going to be in your inspired energy. And we have Four of Cups in reverse. But someone's afraid. Like, someone is going to take an offer, but they're afraid. They're making the decision, but they're still afraid. I just heard like imposter syndrome. Someone feels like they're an imposter. Whatever role they're going to get, you don't feel like you belong, and you really do. But the truth is, even if you are afraid, you're still going to make the decision. You're still going to follow through on it. It might not be, you know, all the way fulfilling for you emotionally, but it's going to cause, you're going to have some stability. You're going to be good. You may not be happy about whatever job it is, but you're going to be good. You're going to be good. You're going to be celebrating. There's lots of celebration in this new job or career that you're going to go to. And you may feel a little unbalanced here and there. Give me some more energy on this Two of Pentacles. Give me some more energy on this Two of Pentacles reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse. Again, I'm getting like this energy of somebody like they don't think they're smart. They don't think they're like they're meant for this role. And this is what's going to cause an imbalance. If you keep underestimating yourself, you're going to cause yourself a lot more stress than you need to. It's really about preparing yourself for this new chapter in your life. So whatever job it is, if you feel like you're not doing like the best, then do a little bit more research. Figure out what some side classes that you can take to be better at this job. I don't think you really need it. I think you have imposter syndrome, but damn, you got a betrayal coming up. What's happening with, oh, yeah, Lord. Help me understand this everything is fine card. Help me understand this everything is fine card in this. Oh, Lord. Is there somebody who might be, someone feels like they're not good enough for this position, but they're going to put on a front. And there might be some other people who are going to try to tell you that you're not good enough for this position. Like, there might be some people who, maybe coworkers, may be talking down on you, but you're pretending that everything is fine. The thing is, you're still going to be okay. You're still going to have stability. You're still going to have happy moments. And it's like you'll be able to take some time away from them anyways, because like once you turn off your computer or once you leave your job, you'll have happiness. It's just being there might not be the greatest for you. You might not feel very happy being in that environment. You might be in a very toxic culture type of environment, and that's probably another reason why you're not gonna feel emotionally fulfilled in this role. Some of y'all aren't really meant to be in this type of role. Like, you're meant to do things on your own. You're meant to make money on your own. You're not meant to do this type of job. And I think the longer you stay there, the more things are gonna turn, not in your favor. I think there is gonna be a point in time where you're gonna do this and you're gonna have to stop it. You're going to be doing this work. All you need this for is for a certain amount of money. Once you get to a certain amount of money, you're good, baby. Leave that position and do something else. Because if you keep staying, things are going to turn out bad. And it is because of the environment that you're in. You're going to get this job. You're going to accept it. You're going to accept this job. You're going to accept the job, but you're not going to be emotionally fulfilled. It's going to be a pretty tough environment. Like, you're not going to like the environment, but just remember that, like, you can turn off. Once you're done and you're out of there, you're out of there. You ain't got to keep fighting. Could you explain the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Tower card for me? Oh, shit. It's because things are going to be ending. If you don't leave. Okay, so, damn. Some of y'all are already in a job that you don't like, and it's coming to an end. And if you don't leave it, it's going to leave you. Like, things are just not going to go in your favor. This is the end of it for you. This is the end of the road for this job. Some of y'all, you're going to get a job. It's not going to be fun, and you need to treat it as a means to get to where you're going. You're going to get to a point. You're going to get to where you're going, and then you need to leave it because it's going to be a very toxic environment. You're not going to feel like you're a part of the crew. It's just going to be... And I heard something saying, oh, you're just not a good fit for the team. That's what I heard. And yeah, you need to just get the money, move on. Because this environment is going to cause a lot of chaos if you keep staying there. So be careful about what you say to these people, because these people may not be the type of people who actually want the best for, like, people in general. Sometimes you get into these corporate environments and they're so, like, hierarchical. I don't know the word specifically, but, like, they play in games of hierarchy, and, like, it's very corporate. They bully a lot, and, like, so just be careful what you say around these people. Don't make yourself out to be the target. Just mind your P's and Q's with these people, because they're gonna try to make it harder than what it is. Yeah, you're going to have to make a decision, and you may not feel ready for the decision to leave. And some of y'all, you may not feel ready to make the decision to leave when it comes to this job, but it's going to be for your better, it's going to be for your better. You're going to have a way better life outside of it, but use this job as a means to an end. I think that's the phrase. Use it as a means to an end. You're going to do what you got to do, make your money, and then get the fuck out. If you try to stay any longer, it's going to be very hard for you. There's something else you need to work on while you're doing this. You're going to be doing this, and there's something else you need to work on. Put that project in like motion. Put your project in motion. Something you're waiting for, work on that thing while you're doing this job. And once you're able to do that, you're going to be good. You're going to have your stability. You're going to be good. Tell me more about the situation. We got the King of Cups in reverse, and we got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to make somebody feel really emotionally unstable. And it's because someone is going to choose something, but it may not be the best choice. They may not you have to be very discerning in this environment. Very discerning. Be discerning about what you say, who you pick to confide in. If you have a problem, be very careful who you talk to, because there's so many options. You're not going to know which one is the right one. You're not going to know if you're going to be getting a snake in the grass, you know, if you're going to get somebody who truly cares about what you have to say. Yeah, this is going to turn real ugly, but you do have the Ten of Pentacles like in your future. So I'm going to wrap this reading up. I'm going to see if I can figure out some more information about another group of y'all, because yeah, that's what I'm called to do. I think I might give a couple readings in one little setting. You know, it's funny, I don't get too many career readings out here. I think somebody's really worried about it, and you do have a right to be worried, because it's like if you spent, like some people are unemployed and they've been unemployed for a while, but when you get back into employment, it's not going to be what you're hoping it's going to be. It's going to be a little bit toxic, unfortunately, but you got to use it as a means to an end. Don't use it in a way where you think, oh, I'm going to stay here forever, because it seems like this environment really isn't a great fit for you, and if you let it go on longer than it needs to be, they are literally going to fire you. Which, I mean, if you want to wait that long, you can. I mean, I wouldn't do it, only because mentally it's not going to be good for you. It's going to seem like it's going to be like a fight. It's going to be a hard, like, fight. And you don't need to put yourself in that position. Like, if you already see it coming, you have a goal in mind of how much you want to make. You meet that goal, and then, you know, skedaddle, baby, skedaddle. All right, let's have the next reading. All right. A cycle has completed. Someone is going to be getting, reaping the benefits of what they planted. So somebody planted some seeds. They're going to be getting some benefits. And you get the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to ask a little bit more about the Four of Pentacles after I get the last card. Okay. Okay, so give me a little bit more. Okay. So we have everything is fine. So you're coming to a time where, like, you're no longer going to be pretending like everything is Gucci. And somebody is putting in some work, and it's going, and you're going to be, you know, reaping the rewards for the things that you've planted already. And you're going to be in your King of Wands energy. Like, I love that. You're going to have the authority. You're going to be able to move forward in your in whatever role that you have. And it's going to be real. It's going to be with a lot of enthusiasm. But you got to be very careful about hoarding, trying to, like, keep everything to yourself. Like, someone who's not investing, you aren't going to be making as much as you would if you would have just invested more in something else. Like, someone's afraid. Someone might be coming out of, like, poverty or something, and, like, you're finally done with pretending everything's okay. All the things that happened before, it's coming to an end. You're actually reaping the rewards for the things that you already planted. But don't hold on too much. And it's because someone's gonna feel like they're trapped, or they don't have any choice. But you do have a choice. You just have to keep looking. That's the thing. Like, do you really not have a choice, or are you afraid that you do not have a choice? That's a bigger question. Because being afraid doesn't mean that you really don't have a choice. It just might be the fear. But there's a lot of happiness coming to you. You're gonna get some clarity about a lot of things. You might even have a couple of ideas. There might be a message of an idea. And it's enthusiasm behind this idea as well. So don't let, like, this fear that you have stop you from moving forward with the other ideas that you have. So don't let your fear stop you from moving forward. If you do, you're going to end up the Queen of Cups in reverse. And that's the thing. You're going to be good. You're just going to be afraid, and you're going to be, like, really emotionally unstable. If you get too emotionally unstable, you may not be able to have the type of life that you want. So just be careful with that. But you have, I feel like if you really see yourself for who you really are, This might be tied to those who have imposter syndrome as well. But if you really see yourself for who you are, you're someone who does plan. You're someone who does put in effort. You're someone who does make logical and rational decisions. And it's not even just for the good of just yourself. You make it for other people. You have everything you need. You have the Magician card out here. Like, some of y'all really are real, like, powerful, real life. So the Four of Wands. I think someone feels like they won't be able to have those garden moments. Like, you're afraid that that's what's going to happen, and that's what's keeping you holding on to money. I just got like this image of somebody not wanting to like move forward. Like, somebody has an opportunity to do something really different, something that they've never done before, but they're really afraid. Somebody actually may be having an opportunity, and I don't see it on here, but I do feel it. And I saw somebody leaving, like someone leaving, like, but they were afraid to leave. And you're not investing. Like, that might actually bring you a lot more happiness than staying. And I mean, like, taking a trip or leaving the country, that's going to give you a lot more happiness than staying. But you're afraid. You want to hold on to all your money. And it's like, there are some people you're able to take the job that you have out of the country. You just don't know it. Or some of y'all need to just close your mouth and do what you need to do for yourself and figure out the rest of it later. Have a backup plan. There's somebody who's already receiving rewards, and like, and they have the authority. They are grounded in that. But someone is like, you're going to miss out on something because you're afraid to take a risk. But it's okay to take the risk because you have the sun. The sun is going to be shining light on the past. The sun is going to be shining light on the information. And it's going to start off really small, but it's going to get bigger. It's going to shine a light on what you need to do to move forward. And someone is in this emotionally unstable type of energy, but you need to switch up because you're good. Like, you're worried about stuff that you should be worried about right now. You're good. Like, capitalize off of the momentum in the moment that you have right now, and just be strategic about how you do things. Plan. Be thorough. Have 3 plans. Have a backup to the backup to the backup, because you have everything you need. Give me more about the Star card. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read the Star card in this book. This is going to tell me what I need to know too. So the Star. Darkness has turned into light. The Star is peaceful and content in her nudity. She has been born anew and became stronger from her trials. She is free and unburdened, not trying to balance or control anything, but is happily pouring her cup full of life, energy, and love out into the world. The ibis, symbol of creativity and inspiration, flies high in the sky above her, and the stars shine brightly for her. Despair has turned to hope. Your wounds are healing, your scars are fading, so bask in this time of peace and serenity. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. Let yourself be free and accept these calm moments. The earth and everyone around you will rejuvenate you, comfort you, and fill you with joy. You are a shining beacon of possibility, so dream big and wish on the shooting star. All right, so since it's in the reverse, there's someone who is not healing from things properly. I'm going to go through, and I know there was a lot of words in that, but that's what I'm getting from it. That someone's not healing properly. But look, like, oh, somebody actually may be dealing with properties. Someone might be dealing with investments or like fucking real estate. But yeah, there is going to be a slow movement, and you're going to be able to get your plan together. You just have to believe in yourself. There is coin coming, but it's really up to you on how you plan this. You have to be very careful how you're going to plan moving forward. More about the Magician. Don't let an outsider or like somebody that you're in partnership ruin stuff for you. Don't be fighting. Don't be fighting with somebody. Sometimes Like if you have your family and you're working on stuff and there's somebody that you're in a romantic partnership with and you're always fighting with them, and they're trying to dictate how you move in this world, sometimes you got to let it go. And I'm not saying let them go, but don't be arguing with somebody and don't let them steer you off your path either. Like you're moving towards something, and this might be why you're having a hard time and why you're not healing. The star. Let me finish about the star. Yeah, somebody's in their head. Somebody's in their head about the situation because some secrets have come out. You got some secrets coming out. I really don't. Oh, hold on. You got secrets coming out? Somebody not healing from something? How did this turn from a career movement to this? This person is impacting your career and like your confidence. That's what's happening. You got somebody out here who's really like impacting how you're moving forward. Like somebody's up at night because something that they found out. And this constant fighting it's not going to be helpful for you. You might have to pause something with somebody first. Yeah, this is making somebody feel really unstable and they're feeling left out in the cold. You got to stop like it. I low-key am like give up, but not in the sense of like give up what you want to do. It's more so like stop trying to fight for this. Whatever this person is. Because they're already making you feeling left out in the cold. They're already making you feel unstable. Just put a pause on it. Because it might not be you have to leave this person entirely. Or it's just this person is affecting how you're moving in the world career-wise. Like they're affecting you like being in a better state. Because you have the sun. The sun is coming out about ideas for you. But it seems like there might be somebody that you might be fighting back and forth with about the situation. There might be some stuff that you don't like that comes out either. I don't know if this stuff is worth, you breaking up with someone or breaking it off. But you are going to feel left out in the cold. You are going to feel a little unstable. I mean, not a little. It's a lot because you got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to feel that way. And it's gonna give you the energy to be like, hey, no more. Stop fighting because you're fighting by yourself in this situation. You're fighting by yourself. Stop fighting by yourself. You're not going to win it by yourself. You got to chill. Don't let this person tank you. Like, yeah, you have a victory coming. You do have a victory coming. It's just, you got to put down the wands with whoever this person is. Like, don't be going tit for tat with somebody. Keep whatever secret that's coming out that you know, keep it in your pocket. Keep it with yourself. And I'm not saying pretend like nothing's wrong. I'm just saying that if you give this person a little time out, just put them on the side for a minute because you got other stuff to focus on besides that. You got really important things to focus on besides that one thing. Yeah, fighting just to fight. You might be with somebody who fighting just to fight. Just tell this person that you need a little break. Like, hey, look, there's a lot going on in my life. I need to focus on my career for right now. Can we take a break? If you want to put a time limit, put a time limit on it. It's like, I just can't keep doing it. I know I can't give to you in the right ways that I should be giving it to you. Like, dress it up. Dress up the breakup or dress up the timeout. Because maybe you do want to be with this person, but right now it's not the time for you to be fighting when you have to yes, it's real toxic. It's real toxic. Whatever ways that y'all got going on, it's real toxic. But it's not the time right now because you have other stuff to focus on. You have other stuff to focus on. You have everything you need, though. That's the thing. You really do. So if this person's not adding to it, why not leave them? If they're making your life more stressful and you feel betrayed, I was about to say boy, girl, person, if this is not, you don't need a reason to break up with people. I hope y'all know that. Like, you don't need to be like, oh, they cheated on me, they did this bad thing, blase, blase. The secret might be that this person is up all night crying because you're not paying enough attention to them, and you honestly just can't pay attention to them because you have other things on your mind. You have other things that you need to do. You honestly may not be able to. And if you don't want to, that's a good reason to be like, hey, like, I'm just not a good fit for you. You don't have to hate somebody to leave them. You don't have to, that person doesn't have to do anything mean or bad for you to be like, hey, this is not for me anymore. Like, I don't know why, but you have other stuff to look forward to. Like, you're in your King of Wands energy. Like, you have victories coming for you. And if you are really excited about your career, and this energy is what's gonna bring it down for you, you don't really need it in your life. It's okay to choose your career. If that's what makes you happy. You know, I'm not saying be mean to anybody. I'm not saying to emotionally, you know, hurt somebody on purpose. But, like, it would be unfair to stick in a situation where you can't give, or that person can't give, or whatever is, or if the person is causing you to lose your stability. Like, there's no reason to stay if your stability is in jeopardy. Yeah, this might have to deal with a Gemini. It really is about love. I hate when things are about love, but there is a decision that somebody has to make. And you know what? The star card in reverse, it may not even just be someone's not healing. It might be also that it's just not meant for you. Like, this just might not be. Whoever this person is just might not be for you. You know, you got some good things going for you. And I think that's where you need to focus on. You got your King of Wands, you got your King of Swords energy, and it's okay to focus on you. Sometimes you do need to be alone with yourself so that you can figure out what it is you do want in a relationship, if you even want to be in a romantic relationship in the first place. I don't really think you have to worry too much about, like, a money situation or being grounded in that way. I think you need to worry about someone coming in and causing emotional instability for you, and therefore fucking up your money, because you're going to be too busy trying to fix a situation. You're going to be fucking up your work. You're not going to be able to give everything to one person, and that's the thing. That's nobody can be everything for one person. It's not possible. You could try your best, but yeah. And again, like, and this is the thing about the Devil card and the Lovers card, is that they're very, very similar. And this is also very similar to the Hierophant card as well. Like, somebody's in some type of toxic situation, they have to make a choice. And it might not be toxic in a traditional sense where somebody is being overtly abusive. This might just be a situation where it's toxic because you're staying out of obligation. Is there anything else? The Nine of Wands in reverse, it's almost like somebody isn't prepared. There is a battle happening and somebody isn't prepared. Someone wants an equal give and take, and someone's gonna walk away to get their cups filled. So there's a group of you who needs to walk away, and there's a group of you, somebody's gonna walk away from you because they're not getting what they need. And this actually might have an effect on you emotionally, and you got to be careful with your money when it comes to this. And it's not that you've done anything like horrific, or this person has done anything horrific. It's just that y'all might not be compatible, and someone's not prepared for this. Like, in the nine of Wands upright, usually this person is prepared for the battle, but somebody's not prepared for this. It's like this is like a surprise to somebody. But the thing is, I feel like people knew. You know what? Because it's the Nine of Wands in reverse, and we got the secrets coming out. So this actually might be a secret. Somebody may not have known that somebody was feeling this way. But it's okay. Sometimes you can't give to people when you're doing other stuff. That's okay. Again, you don't need a reason to break up with people. You truly don't. But if your reason is stability, then hell yeah, that is the reason. I guess you don't need a toxic reason to break up with somebody. You don't need for somebody to be a monster to be like, hey, I don't think we're compatible. But yeah, you don't want your livelihood, or this person. Like, maybe you're dealing with somebody who feel like, emotionally they can't take it, and it's fucking up their stability. So they gotta move on to find better stability and find a good equal give and take. Either way, I think both of y'all are going to be okay. So there's no need for you to worry. No, there's no need for this other person to worry. This person may have been somebody that you really wanted to be with, and vice versa. But you're going to find people who are more aligned with you, and that's what you want. You don't want to hold on to something simply just to hold on to it. You want to find people who are in alignment with you. Because then once you two are in alignment with each other, you can move on to help others. And that's the whole purpose of being here on planet Earth. It is to help others, help your fellow man. So having a partner that's going to be combative, and having a partner where the only thing you're going to be able to see is each other, that's not going to be productive for the rest of the world. That's not going to be good for the rest of the world. We need people who can be less individualistic and more collective. And if you're spending all your time trying to satiate a relationship that's just not working, you won't be able to go towards your real mission in the world. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys have a good morning, a good evening, a good afternoon, and a good night, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.